In this morning's Health Watch, can your thermostat make you fat? A new study says yes, it can, and medical correspondent Dr. Jennifer Ashton is here with that story. So, cranking up the heat, and good morning to you,
Good
first of all.
morning, Chris.
Cranking up the heat is actually adding to your fat layers, huh?
So the theory here is that when it's cold, we tend to stay inside, we crank up the thermostat, make it warmer, we exercise less, we eat more, and in fact, this British study suggests that that is true. We do tend to stay inside, our metabolism goes down, we don't burn as many calories, and the number on the scale goes up.
The theory behind that is it's just so comfortable in this nice warm environment that I don't want to do anything else but eat.
Well, there are a couple of theories. One is that yes, and that you're going to be sitting on the sofa, not being active as much as if it's, not as cold outside, and then you can get out and move more.
Okay. Now, the study also takes a look at something called brown fat, which is a fat that's actually not necessarily that bad.
Right. It's a hot topic, pardon the pun, but brown fat, we're actually born with it, and it's because babies can't really shiver, so it generates a lot of energy, burns a lot of calories, but helps keep us warm. So when you're not exposed to cold, if you don't use it, the brown fat, you will lose it. So you will make less brown fat, burn fewer calories at rest.
Now, tell me if this sounds odd. If I'm sitting at home and I want to lose weight, do I freeze myself out of my apartment?
Well, you probably won't be able to stand it, but actually they have done research where they've put people dressed in light clothing in about 63 to 66 degrees Fahrenheit temperature and found that over time they burned about 100 to 200 extra calories a day. Might not sound like much, but over a couple of weeks, that adds up to 3,500 calories, which can equal a pound. So yes, if you can handle mild cold temperatures, yes, your body can generate more heat, just basic metabolism, and burn more calories.
A little shivering is not bad. If you turn blue,
that's probably a little excessive.
Then maybe turn up the thermostat a little. Are there some other tips that you have to prevent weight gain in the winter besides something
obviously,
like this?
and the temperature, even though it is an exciting area of research, it's obviously not the whole picture. Number one, obviously, you want to stay active. Even though it's cold outside, you do, when it's safe, as long as it's not too icy, get outside, move, go for a walk, even do some jogging. Obviously, when during the winter, you're not exposed to sun, your mood can suffer. That can then cause you to turn to more comfort foods, more impulsive eating. You want to try to avoid that. Obviously, the other interesting thing, Chris, which is really funny, is that people who tend to wear baggy or loose clothing during the winter just because, they don't feel great, it's cold, they tend to eat more. Then when it gets to spring, summer, and you need to put on the bathing suits or the more body-revealing clothing, you've got a lot of extra pounds that you have to deal with.
So try not to warm up with too much food. Watch out with the big baggy clothing because you're just kind of cheating yourself. And the whole active thing, I think that's where I find a lot of people that I know, they don't want to go to the gym. They don't want to work out because it's so many layers to get there, and it becomes more of an
That's right.
inconvenience.
And the temperature is an area of ongoing research. We'll hear a lot more about it in the future.
Great. Dr. Jennifer Ashton, thanks. Good to see you this morning.